My name is Lawrence Etta, and I'm a global digital transformation leader. But many ways, I'm also a community leader and a leader that believes in people at the center of transforming the way our society is. The best moments of my career have been ensuring that one of the largest cities in Canada and the fourth largest in North America, at a time of the pandemic when we were all very challenged, did not fail. That was a pivotal moment. Another pivotal moment was ensuring of making a huge decision to leave North America and move to the Middle East, and taking on a new challenge to transform a city, digitize a city. Those were pivotal moments. The first year of my career was pulling cables, hard to say. You would say, why is that important? Well, in technology, the physical aspects in terms of the cables start you as a journey to be humble and to have humility, because you essentially started understanding the technology and then you rise through other layers. So that was the first moment in my career. It was working for somebody who was willing to teach me the aspects of the basics. A pivotal moment in my life was convincing my parents to send me to the United Kingdom, specifically England, to British boarding school. Imagine going to a school that looked like Harry Potter and leaving your family at the age of 11 years old and going from an area where everybody looked like you to now you're the minority, and going to a place that was cold from a very warm climate. That was a pivotal moment, because that set me on a journey in being resilient, having grit, understanding how to survive in a British boarding school. If I could change one thing, I would ensure that I spent more time with my mother. By leaving at the age of 11, there was a long separation. And after I left at that stage, I never really came back to Nigeria on a permanent basis. I think 15 or 16 or maybe even 17 would have been a better age before I went to boarding school. That would be one thing that I would change. Now, how that reflected to my career, that it would have given me a way to ensure that my mother specifically and my father could come through the journey with me in my career. Because when I left at 11, I became very independent. Some of the favorite life quotes that I have, it's about the journey. I used to be a track and field, running 400 meters, 200 meters. And often the measurement of that was whether you won or you lost. Did you come first? Did you come second? Did you come third? But it's actually the journey was the training process, the preparation. So often it's the journey, and the journey is enjoying the experience. Another life quote that I really admire and enjoy is recognizing you can't do it alone. You have to surround yourselves with many people, and often those people enrich your life. So make sure you take people with you and you're not doing it all alone, because it takes a team to achieve that, a team of different skills. A third life lesson that I think is really important is that if you don't have happiness in what you're doing, it doesn't matter how rich you are, how successful you are, but happiness is the key, and happiness opens up your heart. And when your heart is open, you have a lot more goodness that comes into it, and you are able to share that with those around you. Somebody who inspires me, now this may be a cliche, is my wife. And the reason why I share that is that since knowing her from 1997, she's always seen the potential and in sometimes seen it greater than what I have. She's believed in me and she's inspired me to be great. I would also add another person who's inspired me is a combination of the teachers, the mentors, the people who have helped raise me in absence of my parents. They have supported me in terms of believing in me. And also the people who have been around me in the stage of moving in all these different countries. So it takes a community, and it's for the community that I'm very grateful for. If I could say one thing to Zawadi, my wife, it would be, look at where we are. from those two people who met in 1997 and started from the bottom with not a lot. Look at how many countries we've lived in. We've lived in the United States, we've lived all over Canada, and now we're in the Middle East. So you coming across with this journey with me, I'm forever grateful. And we have so much more to live for and so much more to enjoy together.